This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Today, I thought we might talk about the auction, the courthouse steps, quote-unquote, auction, the one they do. Actually, it's not actually on the courthouse steps. It's right around.
No, not anymore. Not for many years.
Down the street somewhat. But you guys get involved with that in a lot of ways, and I know you have clients who you help out with. Let's talk about what's going on. First of all, let's talk about what happens at the courthouse steps, John. Why is that different than just buying a home from a realtor?
Well, the main difference is that you really need to do your homework ahead of time. Because on the day of the auction, and in this case, we're talking about trustee sales, mortgages, deeds of trust that have gone into default and are being sold to satisfy that debt. The public shows up at the auction, and they have to have certified funds with them, and be ready to pay on site the day of the auction if they are in fact the winning bidder.
Right. So your diligence happens before you go under contract.
Correct.
As opposed to when you're buying a home with a realtor, you have usually at least 10 days with which to conduct inspections, and you do an appraisal, and there's always contingencies in that transaction. Whereas down there, when you place your bid, you've already hopefully done your investigating and your diligence. But more importantly, maybe, and more devious might be what lies in wait for you from the title perspective.
Yeah. There can be some hidden liens, hidden surprises that without the benefit of our free daily research that we put out, folks would be really flying blind and increasing their risk above and beyond what's inherent to the auction. One
of the things that people down there buying is that they're buying enough volume so they know that overall they're going to do well. But if you're just buying one home and you make a mistake on the one home, you're going to be paying for that mistake for a long time.
Absolutely.
As I look at this list, I see things that if you're not in the know, you may be quite surprised. Like, I'm looking at several properties. I'm not going to give you the addresses, guys, but I'm going to say one property I see has over an $1,100 trash lien, and then a $1,600 HOA assessment. So that's almost $2,800 worth of costs that you may not have anticipated. And then the third thing is the scariest one to me. I see that there's an unreleased deed of trust.
Right. I mean, that's the number one thing. If whether you're an experienced investor or you're just an everyday Joe looking to find your own home to live in, you want to be sure that the lien that's going to sale, that mortgage, that deed of trust that's going to sale, is in first position.
Right.
And so in a case of number 9, you've got a prior unreleased deed of trust recorded in 2004.
Right.
That in and of itself isn't necessarily an indication that mortgage is still owing.
But it could be.
It could be because it wasn't reconveyed. And so that's the had we had more time in a typical transaction, that open deed of trust would show up on a title report.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDAWN.